Avon's meant a lot to me in a lot of different things over the years. It started as just something to do when my children went to first grade. I have twins. I was a pretty bad rep. My first orders were under 20, but I went out and had fun. So the first thing that Avon meant to me then and now is the fun factor in it. I think I was successful because I was enjoying what I was doing. As my business grew, it got more fun because it was actually making a difference. And even today, with the way my business is now, I'm out meeting people. I mean, it doesn't feel like work when you're having coffee with someone and helping them, increase their business, or meeting somebody at an event and chatting with them about what you do and how it might work for them. So it's fun. So that's the first thing that I would have to say Avon means to me is it's the fun part of my life. I enjoy it most of the time. Secondly is freedom. I think we've all kind of agreed with that. I started this because I wanted to stay home with my children. After 3 years, after they were 3, I came home and I decided not to go back when they went to first grade. So I had the freedom to be home with them. And I chose Avon because I didn't want to be doing parties at night. I didn't want somebody, demanding me to be somewhere, if there was a snow day or a sick day. I wanted my time to be mine. I wanted to be free to be where I needed to be at any given time. So Avon did give me that freedom. And then later, it gave me the freedom to care for 3 grandparents after my parents passed away. Sorry. That was important to me to care for them. And I had my grandmothers for 10 years after that. So I was free to be where I needed to be at any given point in my life. And I don't think there's any other job out there that would have allowed me to do that. So I'm very thankful. What's amazing is my business grew with me through those times because it was portable. I took it wherever I was at. So the freedom was really important to me, freedom of time. And I still very much appreciate that part of my Avon business. But also freedom financially. Like I said, I was a very slow start, and I do mean a very slow start. And having been a banker, the first thing I did was I created a separate account. And I didn't dabble into that. My goal is to make it grow so I could show my husband and let him know that, look, I am doing something. $8,000 check for granite countertops, honey, out of Avon. So I always kept it separate so that when I wanted something big, I could pull it out and really say, look what I'm doing, what I'm contributing. Because we never believed in being in debt, so I wanted to have it there. And so what we really tapped into that for a long time was travel. Growing up, my family and my family traveled all over the United States and Canada. And I'm so excited to say that Hawaii will be my 50th state in June. So excited. Thanks, Dad. So we had the freedom to travel. Because the only thing that I have left of them are my wonderful memories of travel. And I want to give that to my family. So we have taken our children, skiing in Austria and all over the United States and Canada and England and Ireland. My husband and I have gone to Egypt to scuba dive. We love to travel, and these are the wonderful memories that we've created, and there'll be more to come. Mediterranean was wonderful. But we always were free to go when there was an opportunity, because I always had that stash, my Avon stash, that I could pull out of. And then more currently, kids grow up, and my children are graduating from college. My daughter graduates in a couple months. My son's got 5 years because of his degree. He will graduate next year. And between their scholarships, because they're a lot smarter than we were, and my son did get the Avon scholarship, which was exciting. But my Avon leadership checks, yeah, that's pretty cool. My Avon leadership checks paid for those tuition. I feel, the fact that my children are starting their adult lives free of financial burden from debts, from education, and that my husband and I aren't stuck holding it either. Their colleges are paid for. That's so exciting to me. And that's kind of cool. So not only that, though, now I get to travel more because I've got less tuition payments to pay. Yay! So freedom, freedom of time, freedom financially, very big part of what Avon means to me. But probably last but not least is the friendships. I am humbled by the people I've met over the last 15 years. My customers, my friends, people that aren't even in Avon, but I've met them through different things I've done. Some have come and gone, some come back. But they're the ones that held me up during the tough times. They're the ones that kept me going when I wanted to throw the towel in. We've all been there. They're the ones that coached me. I don't have an outline. I think a lot of us don't. But so many of you and so many, Avon corporate were willing to talk to me, to give me time, and to help me grow as a person. And now I get to do that with mine. I get to help them and help them grow. So the friendships are, irreplaceable. Avon, to me, it is fun. It is still fun. I don't feel like I work. I mean, what a blessing that is. I love what I do. It's fun, it's freedom, and it's my family. And that really sums up what Avon means to me.